Welcome to another NFR podcast tier list, and this one's exciting. It's a big one. We're going through the top 40 most streamed rap songs of all time, and we're going to be ranking them on our tier list from bad all the way to perfect. And this is an interesting one because obviously there's some of the biggest rap songs ever in this.
Yes, sir.
Some songs that we've actually ranked in other tier lists.
Yes, sir.
But our opinions could have changed, and I felt like we had to do an episode like this because these are the most listened to songs from this generation.
And this is the top 40. This is the lock.
We're starting literally from the most streamed song and
All the
making
way to
our
the
way to
bottom.
number 40. That's
So this
what
is
it
cool. This tier list has a bit of a unique twist. I feel like a lot of people give a lot of slack to certain songs to get a lot of streams because they're quote-unquote overplayed. But regardless, though, I see quality on this tier list. And I'm not afraid. I am not afraid to give...
I'm not afraid.
I'm not afraid to give positive ratings today. But let's start off with Rockstar by Post
Speaking
Malone.
of not afraid, it's not even here.
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Rockstar by Post Malone featuring 21 Savage. Where are we going?
I mean, listen, I've always felt like this song was artificially made in a factory. That's always the vibe I got.
It's a good song, Lou.
Bro, it's pretty mid, I'm not gonna lie. Like, even like vocally, melodically, lyrically, there's no personality at play.
The 21 Savage vocals have definitely aged poorly.
Bro, just think about it. It was
like a rock star. like the auto crooning.
I got a 12-car garage.
No, it's not
pretty
mid though. It's not a mid song.
The only thing I'll give it is the beat has an interesting atmosphere, but like, it's like I said, bro. It was performed and written by Joey Badass and T-Pain.
W.
It was like they picked a fucking rising rapper like 21 Savage to come and hop on the song. Like, this screams I was made in a factory by 100 execs.
Yeah, but bro, if we go by that standard, then every single song.
You want to give it good? We give it good.
It's come on, dude.
Bro,
Like,
this song got nominated for Song of the Year, bro. Like, come on.
I'm not sure about that, Chief, but regardless, though, it's still up there. Guys, going to Lucid Dreams. I believe we've given this a great rating before.
I think so.
I'd still go with the great rating. I think it's a great song.
I mean, yeah, the Sting sample is pretty cool. I feel like the song loses me on the bridge when you have like 3 vocal tracks playing at the same time, but it's a signature Juice WRLD song. It's beloved by a lot of people.
It's an anthem. Spoke to a whole generation. Crazy hook on it too. Great flows too on the verses.
Even the harmonies, the way the song starts off, that's maybe the best part, the most underrated part of the song. But I mean, yeah, I guess we could put it just a notch above Rockstar.
I think a great rating is a fair rating.
That's
for this.
fine. That's
for sure.
fine.
It's an anthem. All right, let's keep going on with this. Can't Hold Us by Macklemore. I was going to say Michael Lewis and Ryan Lewis.
Sounds like World Cup music, bro. This song, the same way it got me hyped when I was 12 years old, I still feel it today. This is a fucking triumphant banger. And listen, I don't give Macklemore his flowers very often, but I have to give him one today. He deserves it.
Okay, Lou, we're going to be generous here, but we're not going to be too generous.
No, this is a great song. This is just on par, if not better of a song than Lucid Dreams to me. The keys, the synths, the electrifying horns.
Yeah, you hop in your car and you play Can't Hold Us, and like
If
you're into
it comes on, I'll be fucking into it.
You're
bro.
down with it, eh?
Yeah.
I disagree.
Even the flow is very momentous. He's describing his journey as a growing artist. Like, it's...
I do like the percussions on this song, though. I do like the
How
drums.
can you
on
not?
It's the whole song. I would
Okay,
go
we
good.
go
I would
Even
go.
the hook.
I would go good. But fuck it, I'll butch for you.
There we
you
go.
owe me one.
There we go.
You
No, wait, I don't
definitely-
know you shit. I was gonna go good with Juice WRLD's Lucid Dreams.
Fine, even Steven.
Um,
Goosebumps. Travis Scott featuring Kendrick Lamar. I never understood why this song gets flagged. To be quite honest with you,
Yeah, I feel like all the uproar is over like the Kendrick feature, which
I like the unique Andre 3K type flows, hitting certain melodies.
You
It's-
never heard
it's
Kendrick like that before or after this. I like the extreme falsetto. I love the Peter Piper tongue twister. Like, all of that is impressive to me. It's kind of invigorating, and I feel like Travis does his thing. It's a hypnotic song where he's sort of rapping about the withdrawals of being off drugs. Like, it also has a cool metaphor woven
But it's
in.
also
like,
a massive anthem that could be played in live crowds, and it's been a staple within his catalog for his sets for such a long time.
easy great.
Easy great.
Yeah.
Easy great.
And the best song we've seen so far. I could say that.
That's for sure.
All right.
God's Plan by Drake.
Yeah.
Stupidly overrated.
No way.
Stupidly overrated song.
I've defended
What-
I've defended this song since the beginning, and I'm going to continue to do it. This is a feel-good anthem by Drake, and I feel like he often gets flack for like having hit songs that are very self-absorbed or that don't really have any meaningful substance, and this is kind of the opposite of that, right? Like, he's celebrating that he couldn't have done this on his own, that he needed his team. Like, without 40 Alley, there'd be no me. Like, I appreciate those bars. I like the beat a lot. I think that the drop is pretty epic. What's not to like? Tell me. Convince
good
me.
song.
Convince me otherwise.
It's a good song at best.
Okay, we could go there.
It's a good song at best.
We
Realistically,
could stay in that zone if you want.
that's fine with me. We could go good
There
at
you
best.
go.
Okay, let's go on to the next one. Without Me by Eminem, a massive return song for him. Back when he dropped the Eminem show, obviously, calling out MTV, talking about how rappers wouldn't be getting paid if it wasn't for him. The iconic production on top of it, amazing for me. One of the best songs located in his entire catalog. If I had to do a top 10 Eminem songs list, Without Me is definitely slotting in there.
So we gave this perfect last time that we ranked it in the tier list. I'm still on that page.
Yeah,
bro.
you're down for it. Fuck it.
Oh,
rip it.
100%. Why would you go amazing? Like, this song has 3 incredible verses.
I just thought that's what we kind of like ranked it last time. I can't remember because we did the Eminem song tier list, right? Is that where we ranked it?
Yeah.
I go perfect with it.
Oh,
There's
100%.
nothing bad with it. The wordplay's fucking crazy.
The assonance, the FCC won't let me be, you let me be me. Crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy.
perfect is fire.
And yeah, also, like, it's one of those songs where he goes like full asshole mode for a lead single, and it's the best like display of that. So
Middle fingers up to the industry type of song from
all right.
Eminem.
Next up, No Role Models by J. Cole. This feels like one of the most timeless songs on this tier list, just because you have the birds
love this
chirping,
song.
you have the soft horns that creep in at the start, and it's J. Cole coming in with a refreshing message, talking about the lack of representation of African Americans in the media, and also documenting his journey from NC to Hollywood, and also how like he doesn't like the crop of women that are out there in LA.
Huge turning point as
Yeah.
well for 2014. Comes to a big realization that like all this Hollywood shit is garbage, and it's time to move on. It's time to live a real life. And even if you guys listen to the new audio series that he put out there, like he was at a crossroads with 2014 creatively, and he just decided to stick to his guns. And this is one of the records that did come out of it. Honestly, I could go perfect with the song as well. It's a perfect anthem, Lou. The production is perfect. There's not a single whack bar in there. So many
I came
quotable
fast like 911 in white neighborhoods.
fire. Great wordplay.
It's cool, I
It's
guess.
great. It's great wordplay.
The Jada and the Will bar didn't age well. I would have gone amazing here, to be honest. I think it's an amazing song. I don't think it's Without Me level, but
No,
I think it's
Without Me
amazing.
level. I think it's one of those anthems for the 2010s.
We could
When
go
people
with
think,
it.
When people think about the 2010s, they're gonna think about No Role Models.
That
it's honestly-
doesn't make it perfect, but
No, but there's like a sort of like factor to it for sure. It has a huge hook as well. I love the horns on it. No, I'd go perfect.
it could go
with it.
perfect. And shout out to George W. Bush for his little
His
cameo
contributions
here.
here, yeah, for sure.
Now
Let's go
watch
on.
this drive.
That video is hilarious. Humble by Kendrick Lamar. Massive song, probably his biggest up to date. Did you see the Punch tweet? He said that it's probably like double platinum up to this point.
Double
right?
diamond.
Double diamond,
It's
sorry.
gonna probably become, once RIAA certifies it, like the first double diamond rap song ever, which is fucking wild because it'll be the second only song of all genres to go double diamond. But yeah, this song is huge. There's a lot of quotables. I always felt like the hook maybe got a little bit boring at a certain point within
It's
the
very
listen.
basic though.
It's a very basic hook. I do love the fact that obviously K-Dot is rapping over a trap beat and doing it better than most artists who live in that style. That was always really impressive.
Yeah, the Mike Will production is fire as well. I mean, it's also iconic for his catalog because it came at a time where like he was calling out like all the bullshit within the industry as well. A lot of people flexing. Obviously, there was a lot of people like doing certain things in the industry, and he just comes out kind of like what he did on his recent run, where he's like, "Fuck this," like like be humble, I guess, quote unquote. With it, I think it's a great song.
Yeah, and even speaking to that, like we saw with like the Super Bowl interview that he had recently done, this song is him like screaming for authenticity. Like he's demanding that from himself, from other rappers. Love the message. I think the hook could have been better, and some lyrics are maybe a bit more simple for a Kendrick song, but that's fine. It's
cool.
supposed to be an anthem. It's not supposed to be complicated. What would you say? Great or amazing? What
I
would
gave
you
it
go?
great.
You go great? Yeah.
I think that's a solid score.
That's good. That's
That is
fair.
a solid score
All right,
for-
next up, 7 Rings by Ariana Grande. I can't believe that an Ariana Grande song is in this tier list.
This
but
song like caught a lot of flack though. People are like, "Why the fuck is she making a hip hop record, like a trap hip hop?"
Oh yeah, because it felt like she just used hip hop. Like she wore it like a coat and then just fucking took it off and threw it out. That's kind of the vibe.
That was the vibe with it.
Um,
Yeah, it feels disingenuous. The whole hook, like, it's the hook that gets under my skin. It's like a hot needle, Like I cringe whenever I listen to this song.
How
to
does
be
it
quite
go
honest.
again? There's like, you like my new hair? Gee, thanks. Like something
Like,
like
and
that.
it's like the wordplay and like the flow is just like Nah, it's
Yeah, it
not
ain't
for
it.
me. I
It
maybe
ain't
I'm not
it.
the target demo, but like this is a mid song.
It's just like, why is Ariana Grande making a braggadocious ATL trap banger? Like, what?
I have no idea.
She should have got some of those fucking ad-libs on there. Real trapaholics. Oh, fuck. But yeah, I mean, it's an odd choice for her to even make this song. It's the mids. It's
Yeah.
the mids.
Trapaholics.com.
All right, let's keep on going. Lose Yourself by Eminem.
Perfect.
Yeah, this is a perfect song. We've given it the score before, and it's just like
I have no
it's-
problem doing it again.
Yeah. The desperation for success from Eminem is just exhilarating to hear every single time. I think it's like, if you're a hip-hop fan, you have at least one of these verses memorized. Like, that's an
That's very true.
automatic.
Great hook on it as well. Wonderful sample flip on the record too.
Mm-hmm.
Probably one of the biggest anthems within hip hop history. Probably the biggest like stadium banger of all time as well, right?
It's also one of the only like songs you'll find in this list, or of all mainstream rap songs, where the rapper is putting you in the shoes of a battle rapper or performer and showing you the nerves firsthand. Like, it's such a cool concept. So, perfect.
Also a great underdog story within this
Yeah.
song as well, attached to one of the most iconic music films of all time with 8 Mile. Like,
Yeah,
it's a crazy fucking record.
Listen,
Okay,
we're not trying to be loose with the perfects today, guys, but we got to give it where it's
no,
due.
Emma's created some of the best ever hits of all time.
Yeah, and I think that this like tier list by the end of it is going to reflect that. I don't think anyone is going to have as many high ratings
I'll
as
give him
Eminem.
praise for that. I think that
He's the best hit maker for quality.
he's definitely
Yeah.
up there for sure, dude. Like
Him
he
and
never,
Kanye.
because if you realistically look at it, like he never really sacrificed his formula to be able to like, let's say chart. I mean, with Recovery and other albums later on, but if you look at the early catalog,
it.
it all felt close to home for his sound. So let's keep going on with this. Sad by XXX Tentacion, probably the most streamed song from his catalog, right? I believe it's this, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And it's the
It
most
is.
streamed song off of Question Mark.
I think we're going to see the most of X and Eminem on this tier list out of any other artists.
I was looking at X's most streamed catalog. Stupid, bro. Stupid. If this guy had the time to develop a proper catalog, it would have been gross.
Yeah.
It would have been fucking gross. And I think it was because of the accessibility of his music, being able to play into so many different fields. Question Mark was a great example of that. You look at Sad, right? Like, it's that melancholic sort of like emo rap, trap banger, gets you in your feels, does what it's supposed to do.
Overrated.
Spoke to a whole generation. I do think it's slightly overrated, though. I'd give it a good rating.
I would go with the mid. I'll tell you why. I think
No,
that like
it's not a mid
listen,
song, Lou.
very melodic leaning performance. I like how he smoothly switches vocal tones, but when I'm looking at like the way that this song is formed, bro, like literally 90% of it is the hook. And I want to say this, like this is going to be like a criticism that I have for a lot of X songs, and the more that I listen to the catalog, it's like these songs are like fucking great snippets, but he never fully fleshed out or developed his records. And I feel like that's the case with this one, where you're literally getting a super short song that is 90% chorus. And I just wish that structurally and lyrically it was a bit more fleshed out. I think that could have made it way better, because his performance is pretty solid. So if you want to go good, I respect it,
Because I look at
because
the
he's not performing poorly.
He's not performing poorly.
Yeah.
The lyrics for what they are on the verses are great. Iconic hook attached to it. Good production. It's not a mid song, Lou.
It's just it almost feels like it's half of a song. Like that's kind of why
I don't look at that as a
I
bad
knock
thing.
it
but,
down,
there's
but-
a lot of songs off of Question Mark that have like that, sort of like
but that's
loose.
what I'm saying. Most of X's music was underdeveloped.
Yes, but that's the thing though, is that it was so raw and genuine, and like it was kind of meant to be that way, where like it almost felt like old mixtape vibes. Like he didn't give a fuck. Even the way that he titled his songs were that way, where it was just loosely thrown together. It was his raw emotions. He put whatever the fuck he was feeling on the record,
Listen,
and he
bro,
gave it to the fans.
If you want to put artistic value behind that approach, I respect it. All I'm saying is that the
But I
way,
get where you're
the way that
coming
I'm
from,
looking
for
at
sure.
it, it's like an unfinished painting, right? It's like, well, here are 5 lines in a verse where I'm trying to make emotion be evoked, but I'm going to say very little and mostly give you a catchy chorus to distract. Like that's kind of what a lot of these songs were.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just
it's
being
like-
honest.
no,
But
of course,
I mean,
but I
in
get
terms
it,
of
though.
talent and performance, extraordinary. But all right, good song for Sad. Next up, we have Jocelyn Flores. The heart and the soul of the song of this one, to me, is the Shiloh Dynasty sample flip. And I love how he sort of like adds his own vocals to the sample and turns it into a duet
There's
with
also
the
like
sample.
a graininess to the production as well that makes it feel like it's low key unfinished, like you were saying. But in this case, it works perfectly right, and it's a tribute to one of his best friends, Jocelyn Flores, that sadly passed away, and it was just a massive movement. When this song dropped, right? Like everyone started to look at XXXTentacion as more than just a hit maker and someone that was able to really evoke emotion, someone that was going to be able to do not only genre swapping and like going from genre to genre, but being able to blend in so many sort of like, genres together and instruments together. I love this record. I think it's an amazing record, Lou.
I would go with amazing. I have it a grade just because I do feel like it is more vulnerable. I do think that lyrically he offers more here, but again, it feels like it needed an additional verse to really feel complete. I would go great with Jocelyn.
All right, I'm not gonna budge on you for that.
All right.
Sicko
Next
Mode.
up, Sicko Mode by Travis, Drake, and Sway Lee. We've spoken about this song a billion fucking times. And listen, I'm just going to keep saying what I always say. It's a transformative banger that gets better by the second. It's hip-hop's modern day Goliath. And I love how Travis throws so much at you and everything lands, from the Uncle Luke sample to the Sway Lee vocals to the beat switches.
The take Heath portion at the end of that record is magical. The Drake performance, right? The display of chemistry. Such an unpredictable song. Amazing rating, per usual.
Amazing rating, bro. I think it's
Yeah,
just
for
so
sure.
well orchestrated and sequenced and great quotable. So amazing's fair. Next up, XO Tour Life by Lil Uzi Vert.
Another anthem.
Another anthem, another amazing song, or maybe even perfect, because we do feel like this is Uzi's best song, right? I still feel that
for
way.
sure. I still do feel that way. But it's like on the level of a Lose
No.
Yourself? No.
I don't
Or
think so.
Without Me?
No.
No, probably not.
Probably
I think
not.
it's on the same level as a Sicko Mode. I'd probably go there as well.
I
yeah.
think so.
All right, we'll do
There
it.
we go. All right, Till I Collapse by Eminem.
Another perfect song.
Yeah. One of the most iconic anthems in
This would
hip-hop
be top
history.
10 if we did a list, right?
Eminem songs,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think this and Without Me would for sure be considered top 10.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you're 3 albums in, you have all that success, and you're still putting out singles like Till I Collapse, where you're rapping like the rent is due. Like, it's a dedication. This is a testament to M's dedication to the craft all those years later.
The Nate Dogg portion of the song as well is magical.
One of the best hooks ever.
For sure. I love this song. Self-produced as well. Perfect rating. Let's keep
100%.
going on with this. Industry Baby by Lil Nas X. This went crazy. This went absolutely stupid. This is produced by Kanye, right?
Kanye, Take a Day Trip. There's like 5 or 6 producers linked to
there's
this.
yeah.
But I love the instrumental, and it's because of those lively horns, whoever contributed those to the record. Listen, it's a victorious song for Lil Nas X and for Jack Harlow. They were both sort of blowing up around the same time, and this is them, saying like, fuck it, we're champions, we made it. Like, your typical victory song. It's a good pop rap song to me.
It is good. I think it's a good record.
It's
solid.
It's a bit plain. It feels like a bit empty, but it's cool.
Yeah.
For what it is musically, I gotta
For
respect
sure.
it.
All right, let's go on to the next one. Congratulations by Post Malone featuring Quavo. This is arguably his best ever hit for Post Malone. I could argue that.
No, White Iverson's better. Like, so
Oh,
much
true.
better.
But top 3.
Okay, I think it's a good song though. I going back and listening to it, I'm like, okay, the nostalgia's getting me because we
Say
fucking
congratulations.
we bumped this like
I
so
know,
much
but
as
that's what I'm
kids.
trying to
but
say, though,
listening
like-
back to it, I'm like, this song is so
Just
simple.
but just take off the music critic hat for a second and just like enjoy the music for itself. The Quavo flows and his vocals are infectious throughout it. I love Post Malone on this record. There's a hazy atmosphere to it. I like the drums on it too. I think it's a great song. I definitely think it's a great song.
I'm surrounded 20 bad bitch.
It's
just
fire.
he's trying so
I
hard.
know,
with the
but like
slang,
that was
bro.
but that was just the vibe back then. Like it was hard. Like this went hard. There's no way.
Man,
And it's still going hard to this day.
it's cool. I love listening to it, but I'm looking at it as a song. It's like, yeah, it's good.
Come on, dude.
What do you want to do?
So-
You want to go great with it?
Yeah, I'll go great.
All
with it.
right, bro. Sure.
We'll go great.
For
with it.
nostalgia's sake, guys, we'll go great.
You know what? We could do good though if you want.
No, let's go great.
We'll do good with it because then you're gonna owe me more. I've been budging this whole
Whatever
time.
you want, bro.
You owe the piper. 5 points every single
right.
fucking selection.
Keep dreaming.
No, 5 points. I'm charging.
For sure.
All right, The Box by Roddy Ricch, massive single for 2019. Crazy how he just came out swinging with this. Before this record came out, I feel like the Feed the Street series really gave him this sort of like underdog status, where it was like, this is an artist from the West Coast that's paying homage to the West Coast, obviously with his sound, his production styles, even vocally what he was doing was completely different. And this record just catapulted him into a completely different direction. I feel like the only problem with this record, bro, is
No, stop. That's what made the song.
the squeaky chair.
Bro,
You know I've always had this complaint, though.
I know.
I'm just like, I'm not a fan of the squeaky chair.
But like the song, that element is present throughout the entire track, and like it kind of added that like just zany factor to it that made it stand out.
It gave the earworm factor.
Yeah, and I want to say this. I feel like the song nowadays gets too much flack because like people have heard it to the point where they'd fucking rather eat a brick sandwich than play on this song.
They'd rather eat cement.
Yeah, literally. But like, bro, forget the overplayed. When this came out, in its essence, it was fresh. Roddy Ricch's vocals were super unique. The hook was catchy as fuck. The beat was banging.
Just rapping with passion, too.
Yeah, like to me, this is a great song. Super dynamic performance, well sung vocals when they came in. To me, this is a great song.
I agree
Better
with
than
you.
Congratulations.
Okay, let's keep going on with this. The Real Slim Shady by Eminem.
Amazing is the rating we gave it last time. Do we feel like it's perfect though? Is it on that par with Lose Yourself or Without
Because
Me?
again, like I can't give you a nitpick with it. It's
Yeah.
a super creative song concept. Again, it's the song that kind of defines the Marshall Mathers LP in that entire era. I don't even know why we didn't give it a perfect rating again.
We should have.
We low-key should have given it a perfect rating.
It's even like the versatility, right? Like the range of voices, of ad libs,
The cultural references as well.
how funky the beat is with those woozy synths, and just the groove that you have on that production.
Yeah, the
bro.
Dr. Dre production.
Fucking knocks.
Yeah, the Dr. Dre drums on this song are fucking
And also,
stupid.
it's another reminder that Eminem is gonna stir the pot when he wants to, and his lack of a filter just makes songs like this a fucking blast to listen to. Like that's really what it is more than anything. And there's that freedom of saying whatever you want on the mic. This is embodied in this song.
And I know this doesn't have to do with the actual sound of the record, but maybe it does tie into it. Is like there's an iconic music video to this. Like I always appreciate the music videos, 'cause especially back then, and with them, like he's always been able to generate so much excitement around the visuals of his song, and like you understand the cinematic value now of the record and the sounds of it once it's attached to the visuals. So I think like that adds points for me, where it's like this is a storytelling song at the end of the day. Like this is M like kind of giving you all of the lore of Slim Shady and how everyone's trying to copy him and everything put together into one record. This and Without Me are like neck and neck.
Perfect. Fuck it.
But I'm just saying, like within like a catalog ranking, like wherever I place Without Me, the Real Slim Shady is either going just a tad above
Yeah.
it or just one slot below it. That's
Yeah.
how I'm gonna be ranking these songs.
I agree.
If ever we do like a top 10 Eminem song.
Let's right our wrongs, bro. Let's put it in.
Yeah, I'm gonna do perfect for sure.
All right. Next up, "See You Again" by Wiz Khalifa and Charlie
You know what, bro? I
Puth.
fucking love this song.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's a genuine rap ballad. It's a beautiful tribute to the late and great Paul Walker, which was made for the Furious 7 movie. And I'm going to say this, it's not easy to step into someone else's shoes, and that's what Wiz accomplishes here, seemingly rapping from the perspective of Dominic Toretto, the Vin Diesel character from Fast and Furious. And it
Familia.
low-key feels like Dom Toretto, like, ghost wrote this song, bro.
I know, it's great.
How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got?
The Charlie Puth vocals are beautiful though. And
They
the
are. They're
piano
very
keys
nice.
too when they kick in on the chorus. I've always loved this song.
And seeing
you know?
Wiz in that light, it's kind of rare. Seeing him
but
make this type of song,
talented. Like you see, like this is like where Wiz's talent and like his hit making ability really goes to a different level. He makes it super clear throughout the record. You know, he doesn't overcomplicate anything with the vocals, and like I feel like this is a good movie score song that did what it had to do, evoked a fuckload of emotion from the entire community. It's one of the most celebrated hip hop songs of all time, and it
great
deserves
song.
to be. It's a great song.
it's a great song for sure. And yeah, but like going back to the Wiz thing, I don't know. I kind of disagree. I feel like it's rare to get him in that like very serious and sentimental bag. Like looking at his other hits from We Dem Boys going all the way up
Yeah,
to
for his hit catalog for sure. But if you go to like cuts off of like Taylor Alderdice, for example,
Yeah.
you do get those types of cuts from him. So it was nice to see him do it here. It's definitely a unique hit for Wiz's catalog. Let's go into Moonlight by XXX Tentacion, another song off of Question Mark. I've always liked this song too. I've never had a problem with it. Again, I feel it's like it's slightly overrated, but
Yeah.
it's a good record.
It's a good song,
It's a good
100%.
Nothing else to say about it.
Not much else. Catchy hook, and I love the first verse and the bridge. But all right.
Again, I love this music video too.
Yeah. All right. Mood by 24K Golden featuring Ian Dior. Obviously, this feels like the song was made for 12-year-old girls, so I feel like I'm out of my depth here You know, in terms of like being able to relate to the song or get any enjoyment out of the song. I'm not a 12-year-old girl, so it's gonna be hard for me to really.
And I feel bad for 24K Golden, right? Because, well, I don't feel bad for him. He probably made a fuckload of money off of this song. I'm not sure how his deal's structured or anything, but I could probably assume due to the success of the record that it changed his life. But then again, like, when you're known for that type of record so early on into your career, when you don't have a catalog developed or you haven't showcased or built that type of fan base prior to this, it's hard to escape those types of narratives. And I think it's affected his career probably in a negative way, low-key, where it's like now the expectation is to drop moods every single month, right? When you look at this banger and, well, I won't say banger. You look at this hit, wrong choice of words. You look at this hit and you're like, you know, this did something, but it's hard to replicate that. So I kind of like, I feel bad for the dude. I'm not going to lie to you.
I feel bad for him, and I think that he has more talent than, you know, meets this song. But that being said, you know, we often talk about like pop rap, and there's really good pop rap, and there's some trash pop rap. This is not great, bro.
It's not great. Really it's mid. Good. I give it mid, but it's not trash.
It's some boring auto-croon, some generic melodies, a forgettable hook. I feel like...
Why are you always in a mood?
Bro, like, even the fact that, like, you can't tell when Ian Dior comes in the song, like, they sound like the same person.
The vocal processing on this song is crazy.
God, it's
like,
so bad.
This
is a bad song to me. If you want to go mid, I'll throw you the bone. I'd go bad with this song, personally. But I respect it. If you want to go mid, sure.
I don't think it's trash.
Okay, I've heard mid.
I've heard worse,
no
sure.
problem.
All right, let's go on to Mockingbird by Eminem. Bro, is this guy getting 4 perfect ratings here? What are we doing here?
Are you out of your mind? No way, bro. No way. It's such an overrated song.
No, you're out of your mind.
Such an overrated song, bro.
It's probably...
It's a great song, but people make it seem like it's fucking the second coming of hip-hop. Like, bro, let's slow down.
No.
Let's slow down a Mockingbird.
We're not going anything below amazing on this record. It's an amazing song. The writing on this song is fucking phenomenal.
I'll give it the storytelling. It's just, to me,
it's one of the best storytelling cuts in his entire fucking catalog. It's because you have a nitpick with Encore.
It's not 97 Bonnie and Clyde. Like, it's not like Kim. Let's not say it's one of the best storytelling cuts in his catalog.
It's his best tribute to his daughter.
No way, bro. When I'm gone, it wipes it.
No.
It wipes it out of the water.
Because you've always had a nitpick with this. Even since, like,
even Castle and a Rose are better than this song.
Oh, my God.
Are you kidding me? The lullaby chorus? The lullaby chorus.
Roast this guy.
Roast him.
I hope you get roasted.
Rust him.
If the Eminem...
guys, Anthony's hoping I get rusted, guys. Rust me. But
I hope you get stuck with a rusty nail. And you have to go take a tetanus shot.
But listen, this song is it's great. I like the storytelling. I love how sincere it is, but Eminem's vocal performance is very stagnant. He doesn't do much to switch it up. The production, it's a lullaby beat, bro. What do you want me to praise? It's a fucking lullaby.
It plays into the theme of the song.
Oh,
bro.
It plays in. It fits the song well. Fuck out of here. It's a great song at the most.
No, we're going amazing on this one. This is an amazing record.
Only because you were debating perfect, we'll meet in the middle, because that's wild to me.
It's one of the best songs
amazing.
in his fucking catalog.
No, it's not.
Anyways. All the Stars by Kendrick Lamar and SZA. This is an overrated song.
Yeah, but it's still a good song, and I think that the reason why it's a good song,
overrated song.
Her vocals in the chorus are extremely powerful. Even her verse, the breathtaking notes, a lot of emotion being displayed, but Kendrick kind of just feels unnecessary on this song.
This is a SZA record. I think this is one of the most overrated like rap songs from like the last like 10 years.
Also, I feel like Kendrick falls into like this trap where it's like, just because he's on a song with SZA, he feels like he needs to sing, even though his sung vocals don't always come out the best.
But even at that, it's a fucking snooze fest. I'm not gonna lie. This
song, not when SZA's performing. Like SZA, it made the song
but like
what it is.
When the Kendrick verses hit, you're just there and you're like, okay, when are we getting back to that chorus?
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry. Like,
I agree.
It's an extremely overrated song. I think you take SZA off this record, bro, it would have been stashed in the demos. It would have been stashed in the demos.
I go good. For sure.
Yeah, it's a good song, for sure.
Yeah, nothing more.
Gangsta's Paradise, boom, perfect.
Perfect. Nothing else to say. Perfect.
All right,
rest in peace, Coolio. This song will live on forever, man.
Highest in the Room, overrated. Over-fucking rated. You know, this is one of his most streamed songs of all time. Like, I think like top 3 in the catalog, something stupid like that.
This song could have been called Audio NyQuil. Could have been called
talk about
Musical Melatonin. Could have been called a Travis Scott sedative. Whatever you want.
Numbs you out.
It puts you to fucking sleep.
But again, I look at him.
Yep. It's like, okay, time to catch some Z's. That's what it is.
Time to fluff the pillow when you listen to this one. Good at best again.
Oh yeah, like that. That's even being, it's actually a mid song to me, bro. Like the beat only gets interesting when the Mike Dean outro synths come in.
That's
the
it.
flow is the same the whole time.
You can't call it mids because of that. That's the most. That's what saves the song.
Mikey can't always be the hero, bro.
Yes.
Fucking Mikey.
I'm highest in the room.
I can't stand the song, but yeah, it's mid. It's mid as fuck, bro.
Okay,
Come on,
the mid rating.
Give it the mid.
All right.
So generic and bland. Next up, "Fuck Love" by XXXTentacion featuring Trippie Redd.
I love this song.
It's a SoundCloud classic. Two of the leading forces of the movement at that time. I think Trippie Redd has the standout performance here.
That chorus, bro. Still to this day, even the raw production, I fucking love this song. I still bump
You
this.
can go great if you really want.
Yeah, I'll go
You can
great
go
with
great.
it.
Yeah,
I
that's
think it's
fine.
like Lucid Dreams level for me.
Okay.
Like it's around there.
Okay.
It's a fucking anthem, and like that's not a generous like rating.
No, it's
for
fine.
The song.
I love the melody of the production too. It's cool. All right, next up, "All Girls Are the Same" by Juice WRLD. Another signature Juice WRLD tune. Another emo breakup song. I feel like he's more expressive than usual in this song. Like he's expressing his desire to meet a soulmate. Kind of feels hopeless. Production, has the regular trap BPM and is fast moving, but it's a good song. It's not
good at best.
Like I don't want to overrate a song just because people love it. So yeah, it's a SoundCloud classic and it's iconic, but it's not a fantastic song. All right, next song, "Deathbed Coffee for Your Head" by Pow Fu featuring B Doobie.
Biba Doobie.
Doobie.
Yeah, this went crazy on TikTok.
It did.
When the kids were making sad montages of being like stuck in their rooms and shit, they were like, yeah.
Yeah, this feels like an inauthentic attempt of making like an XXX ass song. Like that's literally what this feels like. There's no conviction or emotional power in the rhymes.
This guy wants me to take an espresso from my head.
Thanks, bro.
Like,
Thanks for looking out, Pow Fu. Like,
I enjoy my coffee. I'm happy when I drink coffee.
You don't gotta be depressed when you have an espresso.
I've never been mad when I had
That's
coffee.
it. If anything, it's a mood booster. It's something to look forward to.
It's a mid song.
It's such a mid song. It's so
It's the mids.
formulaic. So mid.
It's the mid song for sure.
Oh man.
All right, let's go on to a banger though. Mask Off. I fucking love this song.
Yeah, you gotta tip your
Metro-
hat to that flute, bro.
The
What a
sample,
flute.
the Metro flip is crazy, bro. And I think at this point, people were like really. Obviously, you had like Farther Stretch My Hands Part 1 that came out. You had everything that he did off of What a Time to Be Alive. But I think like this record for people really was like, okay, he's going into a whole different dimension here. It's a
Trying to
whole
say
different
this is
vibe.
Metro's best beat?
It's one of his most iconic
Okay.
for sure. I think
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like when you
iconic,
think
yeah.
about like Metro booming beats.
This is one of the ones
You're
you
gonna think
of,
about
for
like
sure.
the first one for sure. I think it's a great fucking record. Maybe even amazing, to be honest with you.
It's a great song to me, yeah. I'd go great.
I'd go great with this one.
Yeah.
All right, go with the next one, Lou.
Wow by Post Malone. Post Malone rapping about G-Wagons and
Milfs.
igloos in his mouth and sure, MILFs and whatever you want, bro. This is the type of song that you never like listen to, but it's the song that when your girlfriend goes out to a Halloween party with her friends and the guy she told you not to worry about, this song is playing, bro. Like, this is a song that just sneaks up on you, bro, in one of those fucking parties.
You're never in a good
You're
situation.
never
when,
in a good place when this song
when
comes
this
on.
song comes out, bro. Shit happens.
It's like that, or it's like at a country music festival, the only hip hop song that'll get played like in between sets. It's one of those kinds of songs, Listen, bro. I'm not putting this song next to White Iverson. I'm not putting it next to Money Made Me Do It by 2 Chainz or like the really good Post Malone rap songs. Like it's not in that league whatsoever. It's super mid to me.
yeah,
to me.
it's a mid song.
You agree? Okay.
It has like this club beat behind it too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not it.
But you know what? You get saucy enough, and like sometimes you can flip the script on this song.
Again,
Maybe you're in that situation.
Maybe you're the other guy.
Or maybe you're the other guy in that G-Wagon with a fucking igloo in your mouth talking to a MILF.
It could be. Maybe that makes it hit different. Maybe.
But like you said, girls at the Halloween party, bro.
Fuck.
Mid-song.
Oh man.
All right, let's keep going on with this. Love the Way You Lie by Eminem featuring Rihanna. I feel like we've always overhated on this song, bro.
Yeah.
We've given it too much slack.
Listen, bro. I just feel like
Like, I'm taking this over the Monster. That's for fucking sure. That is for sure. I know it's Battle of the Mids, but at the same time, why not?
I just feel like the same people that said Kendrick's halftime show is the worst performance they've ever seen are the same people that are going to say this is one of Eminem's best songs. You know what I mean? Bro? It's like, fuck, man. Come on. Oh.
It's a Facebook ass song.
It is, bro. The Facebook group call. Come on. I'm sorry.
It's the Mids. For sure.
Yeah, it's mid, bro. Shout out to Rihanna's chorus, though.
All right, everybody dies in their nightmares. Love this song, too. Probably like top 5 in his. Are you crying?
Yeah, I got a little teary-eyed there. You said top 5 in his catalog. Yeah, it's up there.
Top 10. Top 10 reasonable.
I think it's a great song. Once again, I like that he's opening up a bit more this time about feeling like he's trapped in his mind and feeling very numb, and you feel the sorrow and the melancholy attached to the vocals, but again, feels a bit incomplete, coming in at 1 minute 35 seconds.
Yeah, but fuck that, Lou. Fuck that whole conversation.
You know why?
It's the
because
point of the music.
It has potential to be incredible.
Oh, shut up with who coulda, woulda. Like, judge the music on what it is.
If a song was 50 seconds, then you would bring in that as an argument. This is a minute
like,
35.
Yeah, but it's low-key double.
No, bro.
It's a minute.
It's not even 2 minutes, bro.
No,
come on.
No, come on.
No, this is a great song to me.
It is a great song. I'm just saying, dude. Like every time you get to an X,
But that's what it is.
Well, it's a minute 27,
I'm just
guys.
saying,
I felt like there was a lot more potential for the writing on this song. I think I could have done it.
I always said that X had incredible talent and had potential to be one of the best of his generation. But his biggest flaw to me as a musician and as an artist was not fully fleshing out his songs, bro. What the fuck you want me to tell you? I don't know what to tell you. Anyways, next up we have Ric Flair Drip by Offset and Metro Boomin. This song I feel like stands apart from a lot of the other songs in the tier list because it's low-key one of the best performances we have on
That's
here.
very true.
In terms of the quick flows, the creative and frequent ad-libs,
the
overall
Boomin
dynamic
808s.
energy, the Metro Boomin production.
Amazing song, low-key. Amazing anthem.
Yeah.
Still to this day.
This is an amazing song.
It just fucking knocks, bro.
Yeah.
And it has that dark energy to it as well, where it's like you could get hyped to this.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fucking phenomenal record.
Let's go amazing.
Amazing.
Sure.
In the Club by 50 Cent, perfect.
We gave it amazing in our last tier list. Fuck all that, bro. 50 cooked on this song.
That's crazy.
Even gives you a crazy bridge on here, like my flow, my show brought me the dough. Like everything he tries out here is just flawless. The hook, I mean, we're still hearing it at birthday parties over 20 years later. Talk about timeless. The Dr. Dre production, those thumping kicks.
Stupid.
Who are we kidding,
No,
bro?
that's a perfect record.
Legendary.
Top 3 off
Perfect.
Get Rich or Die Trying, no doubt.
Perfect.
All right, Money Trees. Yeah, perfect.
Another perfect song, bro. Just a fantastic blend of like chill music and also thought-provoking. This song feels like you're chilling in your neighborhood with your homies, like just watching a sunset go down or chilling at a park. Like that's kind of
it reminds me of my youth.
Yeah.
Right? It takes you back to that.
Because of that beautiful reversed beach house sample by DJ Dahi that is so surreal and phenomenal.
Iconic J-Rock feature. Perfect
Yes.
song.
Perfect.
I Fall Apart by Post Malone. You want to talk about NyQuil? This is NyQuil.
And you know what? Like this is a weird one because it's listed as a hip-hop song everywhere, but it doesn't...
It feels like an R&B pop ballad.
Yeah. I don't even know what the fuck it's doing here. Listen, he's reminiscing over a high school breakup. Sure, maybe it's relatable for some people. It's cool.
It wasn't even relatable for me when it came out back in like high school or college.
Yeah,
I still to this day I don't understand the appeal with the song. I feel like he has much better records.
That's it.
Within his catalog that should have done more because they're more exhilarating or the song. But again, this is a song where it's like I don't understand how it did what it did.
Go listen to Marvin's Room instead.
Yeah, I give it the mids.
Yeah.
All right, I Like It by Cardi B featuring Bad Bunny and J Balvin, bro.
Do you hate this song? I feel like you hate this song, not as, but I don't like feel the same way. I don't like detest this song.
Bro, I feel like I'm like lying back down on a barbecue every time we listen to this fucking song. Never, you'll never, bro. I promise you, like for me, it's irritating. It's fucking irritating, bro.
Yeah, they definitely looked at I Like It like that and like we're like, okay, let's fucking remix this and just turn it into a cash cow. They knew what they were doing.
No, like listen, bro.
But she does have charisma on the song. I want to give Cardi B some
mid.
credit.
Give it mid.
All right, let's go mid. I would have even gone to good. I feel
get
like
the
she's
fuck out.
likable on this song.
The Bad Bunny feature is cool, but besides that, there's nothing going on.
It's just
with
cool, bro. Trap mixed with salsa, it's different. Anyways, mid it is.
All
Fine.
right, let's go into the biggest meme song of all time.
Oh, bro. You want to talk
Rocks
about a song you fucking hate? Bro.
I know you don't like this
Oh,
one.
my goodness.
You do not like this one. I get it. I get why.
Brand new Lamborghini, fuck a cop car with a pistol on my hip like I'm a cop. Like, bro, this sounds like something an NPC in GTA would freestyle. Like that's the level of writing that you're finding on this record.
And just like even like the little twangy guitar in the back just gets me pissed off.
Oh, I hate it, bro. It's so cheap.
It's just like oh.
Yeah.
Why are we doing this?
Is this a bad record too?
You know what's crazy? I'm kind of happy that now, you look at like the hip hop songs that are going crazy on the Billboard, whatever. I feel like they're much better than what was going crazy back then in 2018 or 2019. Because there's no fucking way you could convince me that the entire nation was listening to this.
I know.
What were we doing back then?
It wasn't us though. Were you ever on this song?
No, but
I was never on it.
Involuntarily played it for some weird reason because of a Spotify algo.
Fine.
You contributed indirectly, whether you liked it or not, to the success of this record. Whether it was through commercials or whether it was just through general media consumption. They fucking...
Goofy song.
Yeah.
Bad.
It's a goofy goober song. That's a bad song.
All right.
Hope by XXXTentacion.
Last song.
How many
the 40th?
songs does this guy have on the fucking tier?
Bro, him and Eminem have the most for sure. I think X maybe has more than anyone else. Yeah, kind of a popular song from X. It doesn't get singled out as much as the others. He dedicated the song to victims of the Parkland shooting. That's what he says at the beginning. And it's just simply another heartbreak song, vaguely describing his pain, wanting to pass away when he thinks of his ex. Production has no real style. I feel like it feels like it's empty space with trap drums. This is one of those ones where I don't really get the hype. I'll be honest. This is a weaker hit from X. It's mid to me.
It is mid. Like you said, like this feels like an underdeveloped record.
Oh, yeah.
This one does feel it. But I could understand why kids appeal to it and like why they enjoy it. But still, if I'm looking at the rest of this tier list, it definitely goes into the mids.
So the big winner, Eminem, today.
No kidding.
Yeah.
As I said, he's always stuck to his formula. He never sacrificed anything until you started to get the Love the Way You Lies and the Monsters.
So yeah, I mean, I agree. I think that when you look at like amount of hits matched with quality, Eminem and Kanye are probably like the top two. It's just that Kanye doesn't have any songs in the top 40.
I feel like even Drake for his early catalog.
For his earlier catalog, yeah. Because we didn't get to see a lot of his big quality hits in this list, but he definitely has a lot.
When did it kind of stop happening? I think it stopped happening after Scorpion, really.
Mm-hmm.
It was all the way up to Scorpion.
Yeah.
Because even songs like, for example, Nice for What? A wonderful record.
100%.
God's Plan's a good record.
Yeah.
I'm going to be speaking about another one of those records in another episode that we're about to record that I feel is fucking stupid overrated. But anyways, yeah, guys, that's going to conclude today's tier list. Let us know, where did we get it right, where did we get it wrong, and which tier list should we do next? It's a staple on the channel. We love doing these for you guys. Thank you so much for watching until the end, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.